Okay, that's all working, and it's looking pretty good, I think. Looking pretty good, I think, indeed. Alright, let's get all of these settings where I want them to be. Just like that. Hi to you. Hello. Here we are on... It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Here we are on Wednesday. Hi. Hi to Cecilia, little guy. How's Sicilian? And I see you've given us the starting message, meaty fart. You don't be so dick. How do you think of these things? I don't think of these things regularly on my own brain power. And that's why I must rely on you to bring us the premium, meaty fart. There's... Eat rat, interesting. And hi to you, Crystal Palm. Here we are at some later than I meant to hour of day, but it seems like it's always been like that. How do I fix this? How do I fix getting off track? And then the Oh Yes Me Girl is here, and I should love hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Yeah, it's been a while. How's life treating you? Hope there's small joys brightening up your day around here. There's you bastard. Oh, interesting. Okay, I think until I think of something else, then I'd be doing hair practice, maybe. Hair practice indeed. There's you asked me girl saying, and you're here waiting for me. What a gas indeed. And the tiny frog has been spotted. 2 tiny frogs for us. This What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing. Here we have, I don't know, a corresponding frog. Well, I thought that was going to be a frog, but it's just some kind of a shape. I don't know, there's something that can happen to make it more frog-like, and then, oh, hello to you, Bunny Starland. Hello. All active up in here. Not gonna lie, I was feeling a little bit down, but there's reasons, there's ways to feel more up, as it were. And just a little guy saying, Mimsy deserves more screen time. I want to see more of her instead of just what? Oh my gosh. Advantage taker, I suppose so. And I just saying it's been very long, mainly because I've actually had a good sleep schedule. This bodes poorly then. This bodes extremely poorly. Hello at some late hour of night. My apologies. There's time zones indeed. And Saktik saying, what's up with the tiny frog? Why not a huge one? A frog god. Whoa. I'll keep that in mind. Hi, heck, bye. How's it going? Early to the stream, are we? I'm really messing around with the times of this on now, aren't I? There's a bunch of profile pictures here. The title of this being Hello Gingerbread Face. Hello. It's a notorious smirk for us, mashed up with anything that we make. Wonderful indeed. I should love saying it does bode poorly, but I have that pre-exam season stress, so sleep was never an option. Woo! If one can't sleep, one can at least not suffer. I feel like that was going to make more sense before it came out of my mouth, but that's the one that we get. And Dragon Ball and Steven Universe making fusions. Yeah, fusions. There's Weirdo chiming in with the Sans and Ness. That's gonna look extremely normal now, isn't it? Going to look extremely normal. Let's try one of those. First thing that came to mind. And Lucifer from Has-Been and Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, reloaded for a second there. I feel like that fits more with the pose that I've drawn here, because I wanted to put something on the pose. So let's go ahead doing both of those things. See if we can do something small and fast, and do something do something, I don't know, larger and more thing. I'm having all of my words today. You asked me girl saying, fun fact, one of my online best friends who went offline for a year around Thanksgiving randomly came back. Whoa, an entire year. That's that's a long time. After, I don't know, after like 6 months, but definitely a year. After a year, I would assume that someone is not coming back. However, there was a friend that I made online on Tumblr in like 2021, who deleted their whole account abruptly, but then just came back, I don't know, in February or something, but under a different account, and was saying hi, and I was like, who is this? What is happening? And that was weird, an unexpected reunion sort of thing. Weirdo saying, Loki, think me and the desk police will get married. Oh, lord. And desk police appearance. Okay, so the thing that I'm looking up is Ness, because I think that this could be a neat little idea. Ness of the Ness Earthbound, just like Sans Undertale. That's your last name. That's your last name, little buddy. There's mashup's being so fun. And okay, so I want to be drawing this, and dude, or as your name is today, Sokoslav Dominic M. Williams. Excellent titles growing out here. You've given the frog a little ass. I approve. You ever seen frog ass? They look like that for real. Like cheeked up but in a pointy way. Indescribable. Crystal Palm is saying Ladybug Miraculous and Captain America would be a fun combo. Ooh, getting the heroics out here. Gonna write that down as I start on a Sans Ness. There's Ladybug and Spider-Man would be a new type of bug. Ladybug, Captain America. I think at some point I thought that I was going to catch up on Miraculous Ladybug show, but instead I've just been keeping up entirely through spoilers from seeing other people talk about it. Okay, so let's have a bit of a thinner brush, and Curtis and Papyrus Undertale. Wait, writing that down. Of course, Curtis is from one of the things that you got into like recently, like from a game or anime that you got into recently. It doesn't immediately bring the right person that you're talking about to mind, but it does bring to mind YouTuber Curtis Connor with Papyrus Undertale, mashed up Papyrus Undertale. I'll still write it down though. Curtis Papyrus Undertale. For some reason I didn't have Papyrus saved in the autocorrect, but there it was, a ship name in there instead. There's flirting, and just a silly little guy just asked a question. Are you weirdos Pookie Bear? Ooh, tough questions to answer. Tough answers to question. There's a guy saying I just saw something talking about a lesbian pregnant teacher, and I'm like, damn, what did I miss? I now feel like I have missed some things as well. Wait, Miraculous Ladybug, probably teacher pregonate. I should have a saying. I'd like to request a drawing of a My Little Pony character, but in the style of an Avatar: The Last Airbender character. Wait, My Little Pony Avatar style. This is an absolute wealth of ideas, and here I am for 8 entire minutes simply figuring out the brush settings that I want to use. Curtis is from Disgaea, of course. There we go. Okay, and hello to you, Gavin. How you doing? Okay, let's write that down. Also, Curtis Disgaea for more indeed information there. There's Weirdo saying me and Desk Police date was fun. We went to a fair and got stuck on the Ferris wheel. The the unwillingness of the other party just really brings to mind for me an image of I don't know, some entirely straitjacketed kidnapped person sat next to you on the Ferris wheel. Okay, so we want the little I don't know, shirt shape, and then I'm also looking up Sans Undertale, because that's your name, that's your last name. There's, okay, yes, she's pregnant and dating a woman. That's, whoa, Miraculous Ladybug updates indeed. I think I can't tell if it appeared in the dream that I had before I woke up for today, but don't know, for some reason, I was making a prediction for the show, but it was clearly stuck in the past on some kind of past information. I mean, I guess that's what makes sense. What happens when you don't catch up with the show. There we go. I should love saying I am Pookie. At least I don't mind being Pookie. All of us getting some titles out here. Some titles indeed. There's all these requests are all gonna finish half of one, so it's over. It's over. I want to become faster. Maybe not 5 requests fast. but as Booty, I could definitely do like 2, 3. I'm getting ambitious here. There's writing that down. Rayla mixed with the Katara. They've been on my mind. Rayla and Katara. Those characters have been on my mind since the last Wednesday stream. I don't know, I went over to Reddit to ask if that kind of character that expresses explosive anger at a male main character but stays friends in a mutual respect sort of way. Went over to Reddit, got Reddit to answer me if that character still exists, and I have some answers, but because it's an internet forum, a lot of people miss the point, and that's okay because I expressed the point less good than I could have. Wow, these frogs got even tinier. We're tadpoling out here. Pixel tadpoling. It's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful world. Somebody suggested Vi from Arcane maybe gets angry at a male main character, but in a way that has friendship and mutual respect kind of still thing going on. And I do remember anger, but it's got me questioning what's going on. Okay, Sans has how much of a fluff am I encountering lag out here? How much of a fluff may we have? May we lag? And it's being Java, and I'm over here. And Java's right. There's no possible way to get them all on the same page, right? I'm really happy that I at least got somewhat on the same page. That's remarkable. I'm out there asking, are there still characters like this? And then people gave me examples from the 90s. And I still want to see those. I still want to miss out on good television from the 90s. But I did very much, it's a different question. It's a different question out there. Character combo, me and Despolice, I want to see our kids. This is, is it okay to say that after the first date? How many dates? How many dates before you can comfortably say, hey, I commissioned someone to draw what our kids would look like? I should have saying I think I requested that because I saw a video of an artist making a character design portfolio to apply for. A position in the new Avatar Studios, and it made me ache to be a character designer, right? It's they're coming out with like a movie for how the gang is gonna be when they're adults. I'm excited about this. Am I encountering some extremely tiny frogs? I'm excited about this because I want to see more of the world. But if they don't have the writer that left and made the Dragon Prince series, then the show is probably definitely going to feel more like Legend of Korra than the, original Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm a sucker for the world. It's a world that feels alive. It'll be good to see it some more indeed. And I should love it. I've been saying I love making little guys when I'm designing them for other people's characters. I don't need to make their personality. Yes, I have. I've been stewing over a cast of characters that I want to design, and I don't know if that's something that holds me up or encourages me, like trying to design characters as an entire cast the whole time. Like, is that a help or a hindrance? Hello, giant hand appearing. Hello. Okay, I'm trying to Get the vibes out, get the vibes out. We want these vibes to be out. Okay, just like this, just like this. You have a hat, you have a jacket. Our little person in Leviathan is saying, Levi's random topic, what's the best food you've eaten this week? Oh, I mean, this week, I consider us to be halfway through the week. This week, got to have some chicken wings. That's, I don't know, something that's true and beautiful. Have a chicken wing. There's, made myself an egg salad sandwich. I don't see anybody really being a fan of those or talking about egg salad sandwiches. Probably because it's one of those mayonnaise abominations that probably originated from the 1950s America or something like that. I'm a fan of those, however. I'm a fan of those. Egg salad sandwich. There's yeah, why does the desk police desks? There's things to be missed around here, but also Leviathan saying not answering will result in immediate kidney removal. My goodness, we have desk police, but also questionnaire police. How authoritarian? There's just a little guy saying, is the desk police department a part of the executive branch? well, depending on the severity of their actions, they're sort of rolled up with the judicial branch, right? Like, it's not supposed to be like that. But actions speak louder than words, right? Actions speak louder than words, by telling us, I feel like if you're making marriage jokes, then it's more an acceptable time. There we go, yeah. When for the kids. Because otherwise, saying those words that everyone waits for, that everyone asks for, I wonder what our kids look like. I guess it could be part of a characterization of how to write red flags. Okay, am I giving you the hair, or are you staying bald? Actually, this is just going like pure Ness route. 17 minutes. I 100% said that maybe I could do multiple requests, but my time management is suggesting otherwise. So I'm giving you like half a hair like this. and you have to be having I don't know, a little smile, but also one really prominent eye. God. So here we are in rough drafts. I'm giving you half the hair because Sand's so bald. He is so bald. Yeah, so bald. Known for not having hair. Your little cap can be like further back. Because I'm showing off your hairstyle. This already sucks bad. Okay, but we're going to get through it. And to the bum of the chat still, I should love saying, I'm going to request chat, give me a little guide to give a design to. Tell me about your OCs with no look. Ooh, oh, hey, interesting. We must take weirdo off desk police seduction duty for a moment, because I do know that you've got some marvelous OCs to describe. How can they be reinterpreted through someone who is not thinking of them right at the moment? Is an entire truck full of trees being emoted. I'm sure if I knew more about landscaping, I would interpret what's going on over there. That was strange to look over to. But they're saying I have no OC, only half big persona still. That could be an excellent way for, I don't know, a meeting of minds, collaboration of artistry to occur. There's, hi, Buzz and Rita. You're not late. It's only been 20 minutes of stream, and here I am, also being very late. I don't know, I'm still getting used to the
broadcasting the signs that I'm not handling life super well. Still getting used to that. One day I'll get used to it more. Okay, so this turns into one sort of hollow eye and one one lit up Sans eye. This it wasn't supposed to be settling, but I'm still finding myself unsettled. Okay, I'm way behind in the chat. Told by things saying this reminds me of the time I ate a kebab. And let's get all the way to the bottom of the chat. I guess I'm just missing 1 million things now. Oh, hello to you. Hello to you, Nova Desert. You've come at a strange time for character design. Okay, what I'm trying to have is a little bit of this, and oh, hello to you. There's Ellis Horton saying, check out this cool song I found. Sure, I be clicking links. If it looks copyrighted, I'm gonna... Oh, it's full on a Coldplay song. Well, that's going to be in my watch history, so I can catch up with Coldplay later. Hey, cool stuff though. There's Hagpie saying one day I'll manage to reassure Jaro that she is in fact doing fine. One day, I want to have a more consistent schedule. I want to have a more consistent schedule, but I'm glad I still get to hang out with y'all. It was a Rickrolling. Dang, wait, disguised as Coldplay song? Coldplay is never going to give me up and never going to let me down. Well, did they do it in a way that like slaps to listen to, in a way that's cool and fun to listen to? I mean, that just sounds perfectly valid. Okay, let's have the other part of your jacket, like this, is sort of puffering up, sort of like this, just really sansed out. And here's your arms. I think I have to add the blue, otherwise I'm getting like Family Guy vibes. Do we think that cyan is a different color from the color blue? Wow, that was inside the lines way more than I thought. There's consensus that I'm doing great and dandy and jolly good. How awesome, how amazing, and and needing to come to a conclusion on my own. But okay, so that's something that Sans and Ness have in common. As I create horrors beyond our comprehension, they are both wearing shorts, and it makes sense. Their shoes are even kind of a similar color. Huh. I can see why people would make the little theories that Sans is Ness. Sans. Here we have your shorts. Okay, and we want socks. Do I choose between the shoes? Do I give you the slippers? I think the slippers, if I give him the Sans slippers, it increases the scariness. Because then you could show me your toes at any moment, and that kind of suspense is not what I'm really signing up for. Let's lock those footers away. And there's Jolly Good Show and peer pressure going on, and Yasharu is doing fine. This is called acting, so no one can find out they're a fish under the sea. My goodness, my emotional manipulation to distract you from my fish under the sea like qualities has been revealed. I can't believe it. Here's the other arm, and is it making sense or not making sense? Well, it's making Sans that is also making Ness. I think he's going to sell me ketamine. I've never been sold ketamine, so I'm just profiling this Sans Ness combination out of nowhere, quite unfairly, I might add. There's drawing a date and being a detail horse. I'm just gonna say bye for now. There's goodbye to you then, Bruno. Thanks for the relationship updates. In fact, I don't really know what to call all that. It's about to sell us devil's lettuce. Sure, a devil lettuce. I should love saying now, chat, you are holding back your OC descriptions from me. This chat is too gay and neurodivergent to have no little guys. Truly, we are missing out. The eye contact with the sand's nest is too strong, and even if I zoom way out, I can't escape it. Let's... There's some glorious expressions happening over here. Some mischievous wording going on over here. How marvelous indeed. There's saying that your OC persona is just me but drawn and a bit more things. Description but no visual description, right? Description but no visual description. I have mental booklets of OCs that I've given like more or less attention to. Wow, sounds like music. Appearing for the Sans appearance. There's Desk Police saying, "Weirdo, you live up to your name," but that's kind of cute. The plot thickens. Enemies to lovers. Gasp. Here's... yeah, just give me a personality and I will completely redesign them. And and Kai pitched in, I have too many OCs and all are gay. I guess... Wait, so redesign is implying that they should probably have a design of their own going on already. None of the ambiguity for ones that I've written in text. I don't know. I'll just say one. I'll just say one followed by silence. Wow, that's a great way to do it. Mischievous, artistic, laid back, gorgeous design. You know what? Saved by the bell. There's a description. There's a description indeed. Okay, and did I write down all the suggestions that I meant to do, or did I full on miss some that I wanted to do? Okay, yeah, there it was. Lucifer has been and Toph. Huh. Is it the character design that makes me feel like Lucifer has been tends to wear tighter clothes than Toph? But they both have like pizzazz and flair. Huh. Not sure how much hat I would want to go with. Well, okay, I think that I would want to map it out here. Looks like they're handing an invisible apple. That's marvelous indeed. Okay, so like apple themed a little bit perhaps, and do not click on new drawing too, very scary. What's life without being a little spooky dookied? A little scary wary. Let's... Adam'd 5 seconds. Hi, hello, the creatures of the night, or of the second canvas. Receive a little heart on the art, as I go away very quickly to avoid the fear. There's DMing the beta design. I think it's just based on words, right? There's Kai saying, the one I've been obsessed with recently is Serena. She's lesbian. She's mostly quiet and introverted, doesn't show much emotion. I imagine her to look like Korra after she cut her hair. Blonde, Greek, and depressed. Am I having hiccups right now? Oh dear. One day I'll solve this business of getting hiccups. Let's pull up images of the characters and find out what's really going on. I feel like some of the roundness, tadpole infection, What's going on there? Tadpole infection? I feel like some of the roundness in Toph's design could lend itself to an apple. But let's look at Lucifer Morningstar Husband Hotel. You got a crown. The levels of showmanship match up. I would never think of the characters together, but the showmanship matches up. Whoa, you weren't lying. You weren't kidding. That tadpole can infection. Whoa, dang. It's kind of looking like a C, or perhaps some P's, or perhaps something like that. There's Nova's art trying to figure out why I wasn't hearing anything, but then I saw I had the stream muted. And then rewatching some of these, sometimes I realize that the volume comes through kind of quiet compared to other videos, so it's an understandable mistake to make. Am I making any sounds at all? Who knows indeed. Okay, I should love specifying that you're gonna ignore the physical and come up with something based on personality. It's a fun exercise indeed. Do I want to add another creature to the creatures? I think for the sake of fun and levity, we want to add another creature. And by creature, another creature, I mean a frog. There we go. But it's not really another creature now, is it? There's Sukoslav Dominic saying they're going to hatch very soon. Do you mean to tell me that they are in fact contained within eggs? I suppose that's the correct shape for them. The correct shape indeed. What the hell does a frog's foot look like? I think on these streams I've asked this question, I don't know, several times trying to figure it out. And I still don't just remember what a frog's foot looks like, even if I kind of now remember what their eyes look like. I don't know how tadpoles and frogs look. Oh, I mean, they start out in the eggs. The eggs look like this. They hatch, and then they're a tadpole with a little tail. And then they go through puberty, and they do their taxes. You have to trust me. You don't know how frogs work. Here we go. They asked me girls today, and I had to take a science test today. It was originally for my last grade, but I moved schools before I could do it, so I had to take it in this school. Whoa, the catch-up work, the catch-up business. It's a tough sort of school system out there. You got it though, I'm sure. Nova's art giving us the gotta go bye. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. and more so than hi. Had the stream muted, wasn't sure why. And there's the friendship song appearing, and the Ask Me Girl saying, you all don't know what it is like to be called the worst autistic by your parents, but I do. When did I sign up for this war? The worst? You couldn't be the worst, surely. They don't know all autistic people. Someone out there is doing it more extreme. Never fear. Never have low self-confidence. We're getting some shading out here. A bit of shading out here. the detail. What the heck? Get gay. Get gay. Are we being sold? We being sold weed? But like telekinetically, like Sans version. Honestly, kind of marvelous. There's Brina saying, I've been real annoyed with my father as of recently. He's been trying to get me to do this coding class, which I've been fine with doing, but right now I don't have time for it because my pets and school have been repeatedly telling him this, and he just said over text, I don't want to hear no. I mean, something I'm discovering as time goes on is my ability to be signed up for a class and then absolutely bomb it still, just a complete waste of money. You could just be like, practically speaking, not gonna waste your money. But then if it's the free type of coding class, then there shouldn't be any rush either. There should not be any rush. You can just you can just get into it a little bit slow. If you have a minute, start familiarizing yourself with the concepts, and then eventually, if you get more time, then you'll already be familiar with the stuff that you started slow style, going at your own pace if it's one of the free ones. So it's either going to be free or a waste of money, you know. There's unplugged the PC, whoa, and just a little shading is going on here. I'm blessed by frog ass, and let's figure out some character design. I'm on the color pink. I guess I'll just go to a more color that I find more neutral to be figuring this business out. More neutral. Dun, dun, dun. There's many tadpoles. If you make denser clusters of tadpoles, you could make art made out of the tadpoles. Food for thought. Or what eats tadpoles? Bigger fish. Food for fish. I'm never beating the accusations now, aren't I? Well, yum, I guess. Here's Marina saying, like, dog, you're gonna have to know at least once in your life was true, cause I was rich growing up. Oh, dang. And I think he's where my autism comes from. It is kind of fun, kind of interesting to grow up, learn about various complexes, various psychological ways of functioning, and then apply them to yourself, and then have the bonus level of figuring out how they apply to your parents, because they most likely do. There's fork invasion going on. Egg pie at it again. Yeah, wasting money for real. And tadpoles eat each other. Brina, for real. Many aquatic animals eat each other. I know that sharks can sometimes consume one another. While young, maybe while old. What was the specifics of that? Okay, so I'm wanting a little bit of this going on, figuring out the colors, and I think they both kind of do a grin. They're both out here grinning. Tough grin. Yeah. If I look that up, it comes up with image. Yes, it does. Yes, it do. Okay, so what sort of proportions do I want to give you? Sort of proportions, just like this. Sort of sketching it out, figuring it out. Perfect. In sort of expressions and things, and the tadpoles get competitive. Is it because things with like a little bit of moisture on them, all aquatic animals, they look a little more delicious? So if you're created as an aquatic animal, naturally you're gonna look around at your countrymen and you're gonna be like, time to snack. I think maybe my logic is impeccable here. I think maybe I've got it all figured out. Okay, so are we going with a headband or more of a crown? It's interesting thinking about their accessories only. Accessories indeed. Okay, I guess we can have like a headband. Yeah, how much headband are we going with? That's the first thought. The first thought is that you're appled up like some kind of fruit stand. Here we go. And crabs eat their babies. I'm finding out all of the animal facts of the world. Leviathan is saying, I have eaten many fellow sea creatures. Thank you. The experts confirming for us. Experts confirming. And by saying I already have that, and got a wonton appearance. Hello to you. Saying, hello everyone, and today's word is tiny frog. And right on cue, appearance of Froggy 3. Hello to you. Hello. How y'all doing? How you doing? I see the tiny frog has been spotted, and more than that, drawn, and more than that, sort of infesting an entire portion of this, as it learns to do its taxes. Now, isn't that just tragic? And by tragic, I mean taxes. Isn't that just Traxis. We've encountered words that are no longer words. There we go. Here's Froggy Thing needs to come up with a new nickname indeed. I suppose it's an interesting send-off in a sort of aquatic themed stream. There's semi-aquatic, okay. There's there's the Oyasumi girl saying, I got chicken nuggets with hot sauce. You are indeed the envy of us all. Okay, so do we want an apple type headband? Do we want to combine the hairstyles? I guess your hair could stick up. This is nuts. Okay, your hair could stick up. Nevertheless, if you are blind, nothing stopping it. Even if the hair over your face is a perfectly interesting and workable visual metaphor in the communicative medium of animation, to help communicate the blindness. Okay, here we go with eyes. Do we want a grin? Huh. I suppose. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I have messed up the proportions of eyes there. Proportions of eyes. And Froggy 3 is saying mischievous maple meat moth. There's nicknames out here. Nicknames abound. And the Oyasumi girl saying, you guys will never get chicken nuggets with hot sauce. You just gotta get those chickens with the sauce already on them, right? Already on them. There's... Wait. You're listing names that people get to call you? Oh. Get kinny with it, I suppose. Here's... Okay, figuring out character design. There's a couple different directions it could go. Cause I don't know, they both have very distinctive things going on in there or with their heads. So I guess it just depends on what I want to portray more. Whoa. Okay, wait, if I put your hair up and then also do this like round bun thing, it's suddenly giving like 60s vibes, I don't know, housewife vibes, and then there's some kind of an apple motif as well. But I'll call you Froggy 3 million from now on, so there. An interesting discussion of nicknames. Here's your eyes. I don't know, thinking about characters that both have a really distinctive design comes up with some thoughts that I've never thunk before. Here's your eyebrows, and this does just vibe. It does just regular vibe. We want your nose. Evil apple themed housewife. Okay, I guess for a true mashup you wanna figure out what their personality would be like. I don't think Toph would handle depression particularly well. Not that anybody does. Not that Lucifer Has Been Hotel does. But it's, I don't know, it's like the opposite side of what I usually think of her character of doing, which I don't know, makes it all the more interesting indeed. Bussambrino saying, okay, as a white man from Minnesota in a Dodge 2001 Caravan named Brian, I think Roku is a fire nickname. You transform, improvise, adapt, overcome. There's hype by saying I love drawing heads in perspective. It gives me the happy cats, right? Just the practice going right, or the results of the practice. Very satisfying to see. There's Chevrolet going on here, and chemicals crack gain. Interesting line of thought. What am I messing over here? Being called Bob. Alas. There's find the yellow tadpole and win an amazing prize. Would it be easy to find the yellow tadpole? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, it's already been found? My god. My goodness gracious. Found indeed, found indeed. There's, you are a blowfish, Jessie, one of your favorite lines ever. I'm extremely interested. You know, I couldn't finish Breaking Bad. Could not finish it because it got very tense. But I don't know, I still have the urge to one day finish it. There's ignore neutral and seeing a yellow tadpole next to the green one. Whoa, the location has been spotted. Okay, let's figure out other ways to do this. Figuring it out. I think that I will probably keep a I've drawn some guidelines and then completely ignored my own guidelines. Okay. Want to keep the hair in front of your face. That's an interesting thing to do. Interesting thing to be. And oh, hello to you, the mighty frog wizard. There's a slight frog theme going on around here. Indeed. How's it wizarding? Indeed. There's a challenge to find the blood-colored tadpole. Interesting. Okay, so I want some hair in front of your face, like this, but also, I don't know, like this. I just figured making it longer could be a little bit interesting. Wow. For a moment, I got some kind of a cramp or something. So severe it made me wonder what is wrong with my back, but I do know what's wrong with my back. It's full-on scoliosis, is there. Leviathan saying, anywho, I've already been neglecting my bedtime for 26 minutes for my health and yours. Sayonara. Goodbye. Have a good rest. Have a good sleep. Thanks for saying hi. It's good to see ya. Have a good sleep. There's heck by saying I want to watch Breaking Bad, but on the other hand, I like not being sad, right? The emotions, even after only watching one season myself, the emotions are intense, which is like really interesting and a masterful storytelling thing to do, but I get tense on my own. I get tense on my own. So if somebody tries to put me in tense, it better be in a controlled dosage. Here the Breaking Bad is more about overdosages. More about the overdosages. Mighty Frog Wizard is saying, oh thunder, I forgot to do my epic wizard intro. Oh, and the wizarding is doing good. Interesting, excellent, wonderful. But there's a cold red thunderstorm in my province, so the light may go out at any time. Oh, I have one of those battery packs that you use to charge your phone or anything. That's like a spare battery pack that you take for traveling. Well, of course that doesn't help somebody who is totally in a different part of the world, though. Well, I have one of those. End of sentence, I guess, I digress. There's Brina saying, heck, why, how do you figure out how to draw the head? Me not understand why human being need a big skull. It's just practicing the measurements a bunch of times in a row, right? Till it's measured, till it's memorized. And then, also doing a tracing and then trying to copy the trace from memory, and then trying to just get them closer and closer together. Me when it takes actual practice to get through the practice. Okay, so we want a grin that's like this. I think I still maintain that if I could draw like Viria Percy Jackson's old style of stuff, then maybe I would be just happy with my art for a while. Okay, so here's your incredible grin, and it's bringing more of the Toph-like energy. Lovely, awesome. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. And then, and the mighty frog wizard is saying, why did someone write drugs in Spanish on the canvas? Oh, yeah. There's a bit of a story. I suppose. Bit of a story. I say story, but it's just one sentence. The sentence being that I tried to draw a mashup of characters from video games Sans Undertale and NES Earthbound. But he freaked me out to look at him a little bit. He's gonna sell you something, right? He's gonna sell you something. Although, since it's Sans, probably hot dog. He's going to sell you hot dog. However, I just don't trust him. And I drew him. Here's zooming out, zooming back in. Here's the expressiveness around here. Let's super cool, I swear. Here's hearts on the arts. And as you can see, the art's getting a little bit consumed. Rightfully so. Sit and basic to go like this. Really cute, really awesome. There's how do you use your hands to draw bodies in ways that don't look like noodle spaghettis. Whoa. Noodle spaghettis. Hey, character design all colored out here. Nice. Here's it's looking pretty cool. Here is and we're going to it's now been like almost like a full hour, but I'm going to figure it out. At least 2 character mashups. Gonna figure it out. There's missing some things in the chat. So declaring to be able to peel your skin at will. I know Will. He's a guy from my show Star Trek's. But also, a will is the sort of thing that's left behind in the event of death to convey somebody's wishes for what they want to do with their, money or their body. You can peel your skin only when someone tells you to in their will. My goodness gracious. There's, okay, reference recommendations and, needing a ketchup bottle. There we go. The Sans the Ness going to give us that juiced up catchies. That's not a real word. That's not a real sentence. Cool, I'm just living with it. Froggy giving us the salute. 07, nice. Can I ask for a mashup of V and Amethyst? I can't be a cabinet drawer today. Ooh, nice. V from Owl House, Amethyst from Steven Universe. Cause sharing the voice actor, right? Okay, let's look up Amethyst and V. Well, I've written Ver instead, but we're going to get it right. Reference as a naked skeleton or those dynamic poses. Need my brain to work. I think in memorizing proportions, I find it kind of useful to just look at the stiff poses at first, and then once you can sort of replicate one, and then it turns out like the reference. Once you get to that point, you start moving it around. I think I say as someone who completely lost focus and totally quit several times. There's don't eat the hot dog, it's full of drugs. Don't twist my words like that. You will understand what I mean at will. You don't understand human language, don't you? Hey. Not even humans understand human language. If we're being real here, if we're being serious here, we're misunderstanding each other all the time. Here is wait, sharing the same voice actor. Wait, no. wait. I'm not getting it confused, right? V Owl House voice. Yeah. Michaela Dietz. Yeah. And I think that is also amethyst. There we go. Yeah. There's the fun facts of the day. And we have an instruction to look underneath the word yum. There's this we want to be translating. We want to be translating some things. It really feels bad to not understand human languages. But sure, here we go. There's Pasenkai, and that looks like everything you want to make. And Brina saying, I'll have to leave right now. This is sadly distracting for my small brain. Goodbye, Chet and our parent Charu. Please let us out the basement. But it's a really comfortable basement. Goodbye to you. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, that was the voice actors for both. That's pretty cool. Da-dum-ba-bum. Can I tell if that's a E-A or a, what's the other one? Okay, like if I spelled it right, it translates to ecstasy. Is this supposed to, is it a continuation of this over here? Honestly, this is some kind of vibe. And what's the Finnish character looking like? Pretty snazzy. And I've been missing this other corner of the canvas. How's it looking? I'm losing my Fire Arcane. I love how they included all of the V motifs throughout the character design. I think that's fun and adds visual interest, and I think that's something that I have trouble with. I don't know, just level of detail that I want to be having. Okay, let's get this girl chaos out here. There's when someone asked me to divulge my art secrets, I preach the unexpected practice. It's just so harsh living in a world where we have to practice, and this sounds like a joke, but I'm mad for real. Here's guys saying I will use the knowledge that has been given to me and try to use it to draw something tonight. Also, I should love it. Looks so pretty. Here's a little blue heart from my phone. Oh my gosh. Art appreciation. Go all around. Okay, so we want some mashing up, and what I don't know, what combines the vibes? What combines the vibes? Would I think to myself in this request of combining Toph and Lucifer drawing, think to myself for a moment, would Toph wear a crown? Well, I mean, I guess circumstantially maybe. We're doubling down on the strange hair, okay, doubling down, but also orienting it the way that I want it to be. I guess in this case I would want another layer. My goodness, are we getting close to any kind of limit of layers? I don't think we are, not yet. Okay, and then there's some crown-like things going on. Just like this. Crown-like things. And I think that they can, contain your hair? Am I reloading out here? Am I reloading indeed? There's I shall have saying, I might try to draw your version, so what skin and eye color? Oh, that's interesting. Getting the comparison going on. And we are mad at practice for forever and always, and I can't tell what makes it more satisfying exactly. Would I rather not get frustrated at practicing artwork and skills in general? Would I rather not get frustrated? Do I want to? I don't know. When you finally get the skills, does it make the relief or appreciation that much stronger? I mean, I guess I could improve at art without struggling or suffering, and that's a huge sentence to say. that's quite the bet to make. But I think I could if I tried to keep my emotions regulated the entire time, because the improvement is real, but the emotions only exist in your mind. So if you choose to stop feeling them, then they're no longer real. So it's technically possible. Okay, so I want this hair business around here. Actually, do I want it like this? Do I want it like this? Oh, just sort of a little bit keeping the shape of how his hair goes in the back, but also making this sort of a hair bun and sort of this apple sort of thing. but if it's made of hair, that should be like a strand of hair, right? Okay. So your strange apple-like hair comes into existence. Toph hates being upper class. Oh, indeed. So it's like, how much does this mashup work? We're definitely on the kookier side. There's Olive or Suncast type of character description, and heck by saying, okay, I'll be the one to break the bad news. It never gets. Wait, did I just say bad news instead of bad news? This is several layers. Here we go. It never gets to a point of relief. You always feel like it should be better. You always judge your art. What if I had precise, inhuman control over my emotions? Just bear with me for a second thought experiment. What if I did the impossible? Couldn't even keep a straight voice for that. Here we have a little bit of messages, not being French but being Jewish, and then there's I hit a blue tadpole. The one who finds it can tell me to do anything. Oh my! But would you listen if we tell you to do anything? I'm quite interested, however, quite interested. How easy could this be? How difficult could this be? And then if you create one, you are exempt from finding it, right? That's not the same thing, to create something and to find it. I mean, unless it's like yourself, unless it's the process of finding yourself. This is truly some kind of amount of bluish green tadpoles. I guess all I can do is leave them a little friend. A little friend gets left over here. Sitting in a normal pose with a normal hat. There you go. Just a little babysitter for all of those tadpoles. There's the Oyasumi girl saying, I'm gonna watch TV, see ya. I expect you guys to start playing sad exit music. I want the chat to start crying. Oh, actually, as I'm reading this, Winterfoe, the song Winterfoe came on. Honestly, kind of melancholy. This is on shuffle, randomly, but, that's kind of fitting, not gonna lie. There's Hagpie telling us there's no magical level of art that will cure a wacky attitude to the journey. You gotta find joy in your own strength. There we go. Wait, you actually found it? Wait, how is this possible? What the heck? Hi. Whoop. Did that disappear? Did that disappear before our eyes? Goodness gracious. Drama and intrigue. Hagpie telling us that, God, because you can fix it now, there's just joy in finding creation, no matter the result. Philosophy. The philosophy indeed. Okay, how much of this do I want? I think we can still have this. little bit of a headband sort of situation going on here. This is turning out a little bit strange, more strangely than I remember. Did you just fill that entire canvas with green? It reeks of a cover-up. Oh, it reeks of a cover-up over there indeed. There's guys saying I need to have main character mindset. I will get better. You know, any setback you experience is just building up the audience being you, building up the audience for your great reveal, your great progress. Hello to you. Hi, Frog Kick. We're doing some character mashups. 1 full hour and 5 minutes has elapsed, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm capable of doing more than one mashup. Goodness gracious, though, I will try. Okay, so both of these characters, Lucifer Aspen Hotel and Toph Beifong, they both have a high collar, not gonna lie. Okay, 2 different types of high collars, though. The pizzazz amuses me to no end in this idea. Like this, and do we want a bow tie, or to just continue this kind of color, just sort of topping it out? And it's actually saying, I admitted I was a chameleon frog. It can change colors. You found it. Now you can tell me to do anything. Those are the rules I set for myself for this. Whoa, honesty in the face of duplicity. Whoa, incredible. Okay, so I think I want to just have some of this, and has the music changed on me? Is this the wrong length for your neck? I mean, yeah, most likely. There's Frog Kick saying I have a stomachache, so I'm just gonna lay in the sun. Hey, don't get too warm. Bring enough water to laying in the sun. But still, it feels pretty good. I see why cats love to do that. That's okay, Charlotte. Take your time. Thank you for the vote of confidence, vote of support. Okay, so we have a little bit of this, and I'm thinking that I want to do a bit of a squarish sort of shape. Honestly, I thought about aligning this to the pose that I prepared. However, we're on some sort of totally different track now, I think. What sort of hands have I got here? Just like this, I guess. Still having some fairly skinny arms, I think, trying to align your shoulders to the correct place, but I have made this clothing very baggy, and it's honestly throwing me off. Here's your fingers for the extra pizzazz, and what does a thumb do? Does some curves, I think. Getting some hands. What else goes on a fancy sort of outfit? I guess I would combine the duster thing in the back. And did I miss saying hi to Call Me Iris? Hi to you. And Heckpie is saying, alright buds, that's enough wacky lecturing on my part. I'm off to surrender to the siren call bed. Thank you so much for the fun time, and thanks for the art advices and showing off this sweet art. It's delightful, not gonna lie. There's Call Me Iris, just drew your OC, which is Iris. Hey, just scooted completely in so I can stop shrimping. Shrimp check. Are you guys hunching? If so, you gotta stop hunching. There's good night to you and bye. And sweet dreams. this started, and I thought that this was going to be a face. It's kind of giving me globe vibes. And so let's get all right, let's put your, I don't know, legs or whatever is going on out here. What kind of pants am I putting? It's tough to tell. I guess let's just block this business out. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And the legs don't have to be too complicated because I'm going fast. Just going fast as I possibly can. It's not really an earthbending pose. There's just some legs out here. I should love it saying I was adjusting something, ironically, but I wanted to hop on the convo about being satisfied with your art, and I have to say that I really do like a lot of my art. The key is to actually just focus on. Are we focusing on the positives, perhaps? Focusing on what's in your control, perhaps? I really think, focus changes one's emotional reaction to it. Okay, so here's some leg, and maybe I want to move this entire leg sort of thing that I've just drawn, move that to the other layer where I was putting things more transparently. Interesting choice as it gets moved all the way over there. We want leg. And maybe I'm adjusting the proportions a little bit. Still, this is more visual than I thought it was gonna get. Okay, we want to be longer than it is, wide, and Call me Iris is saying I'm helping my friend with her homework and I didn't even do mine. I forgot mine at school. That's whoa. That's like oddly unfair. I mean, if you help your friend with your homework, will your friend like help you also? I don't know, the handwriting would be too different, right? If it's like written, or I don't know, it might not even be written, but I guess at least doing it first one time can prepare you for doing it a second time. That's bit of a situation there indeed. Okay, so we want a little bit of a duster and just sort of silhouetting out here, and like this indeed. Interesting. That's, I guess this idea has truly, I don't know, idea of character design has captured me enough. Oh wow, they both wear something that is a little bit like shorts, but not quite exactly like shorts. It's different from shorts. We want a little point like this. This has got me. This idea has got me enraptured enough that I'm straight up just going a little more quiet than regular. Well, that's the power of mashups, I suppose. The power of mashups. Did I just draw some freaky little noodle leg? Not really what I meant to do there. And we want a more of a pantaloons. Actually, how the hell does Lucifer Morningstar Husband Hotel wear pantaloons without looking like a little clown boy? This is the questions that I ask myself, the questions that I ask to you. I should love continuing the thought. Okay, just actually gotta focus on the positive, and even if you feel like you like others' art better, that doesn't mean you can't like your art as well. Maybe you can sketch more than the final and feel happy with that. Yeah, fun stuff. Guy saying that's like 80% of my art. I always like the sketches more than the line art. It's there's positivity in there yet. Positivity in there yet. Okay, how much? I guess I can just rework the shape. And you are just kind of pantalooning it. The proportions have me tripping, not gonna lie. I feel like some interesting vibes have been created in here. I should love is gonna share a sketch of your OC on the Discord and then get some sleep. It's been a fun visit. Okay, so the thing that I am looking for is V. I typed ver again. V from Owl House. V Owl House indeed. What in the world has happened over on the 4th canvas? I mean, I say what in the world, but we are clearly in the world of tiny tadpoles. Wow. It's kind of magnificent, straight up getting cloudy out in here. Do I drop a dude? To keep you company? I suppose so, yeah. But it's very crowded. Well, that was supposed to be like a face. I guess it still looks a little bit like a face. Very crowded out here indeed. And, okay, is a sketch getting shared? All of this, and I still haven't looked at the template there. It's an invasive species, and Mighty Frog Wizard is translating the Spanish for us. Pole of Angel, know the darn character. That's what the text in Spanish says. Oh, huh. It's just out here. Just sudden pole vibes. Okay, Kai, thanks for the mashup idea. That's really, it's really captured my imagination, and I want to illustrate it to a greater degree. Okay, so the thing that I'm coming up with is a V and amethyst sort of mashup. It's Shorty Squad shapeshifter vibes for both, right? Shorty Squad shapeshifter. Well, let's come up with some amethyst, but specifically Steven Universe, cause I almost forgot that is an actual stone, and Buzzin' has returned. Well, hello again to you. Hope you're doing okay. That's such severe phrasing. What could I say instead of hope you're doing okay? I hope you find $1 million on the sidewalk. Why even walk anywhere if you're not going to find $1 million on the sidewalk? My wish for you. There's going back over here and do. What kind of stuff am I missing? What kind of stuff am I missing over in the Discord? Various things indeed. Okay, so do I want to do any kind of outfit mashup? Okay, it looks like the time skip V also has really fluffy hair. So how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this indeed? Probably like slugged out for emphasis. Is that that's not really how that is said. How that is done. How that is said. Okay, so we want a shape like this. There's something hiding a tadpole with legs. I can't decide if a tadpole with legs is for real just a frog. Okay, I think maybe I want to outline this a bit before I start properly doing it. And as in, glad my brain can store more than mental illnesses. Took me a while to see that, but yeah, the ideals, the innovation that excites. Never underestimate it. Okay, do I want an outline or to actually start on the drawing? Okay, so it's like this. It's like this. I've drawn things that are sort of snake-like before. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. V, there you go. V, there you go. V from the owl house. There you go. Was that the appearance of a singular frog leg on the side of the screen? Tough to tell. Tough to tell indeed. Okay, so we want maybe arcing backwards a bit. Some kind of cool pose, I think. Some kind of cool pose. And like that. Filling that in, because what if I want this to be a full-on grayish sort of drawing? And the word, you weren't supposed to see that about the Discord, but I shall have said that. So sharing a sketch in the Discord, so I'm over there, I'm looking at the Discord, I'm seeing whatever I may see. Oh. There's, okay, frogs having no tail. Yeah, it's like, I seem to remember a slightly in-between stage, and then, okay, they outgrow the tail. Brina telling us it's for swimming when tadpoles haven't developed legs, but when they do, it just becomes a nub. Oh, so... Sukoslav Dominic M. Williams. Sorry to use your full name out here, but I'm getting the sense that this legged tadpole frog, it's not the most hidden that it could be. However, my eyesight is not that good, so that is a valid place to hide it. Valid place to hide it, indeed. Okay, so we have the neck, have the little shoulder, and a bit of a cool tail. Oh, but then because it's a mashup, do I want to mash that up with amethyst whip? I think so. Let's get this slightly thinner now. Slightly thinner. Bum-bum-bum. Slightly thinner brush. Figuring it all out. Okay. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Cool parts of a mashup. Figuring it out as you go. Yeah, Amethyst Whip has two wicked spikes on the end of it. So the vibes are impeccable. You're bringing out your muscular poses. Whoa, too hot to handle. Here's okay, wanting whatever kind of fluffy hair is possible. Maybe I will scale this down a little bit so I can really fluff up the hair without getting too much into other things. Scaling it down. So Dominic saying, no, that's not the hidden frog. This is the narcissist frog that decided to pose for you all. Whoa. A little bit of self-love on this wonderful Wednesday. There's... Okay, haven't missed anything over in the chat as I figure out what an combination of Amethyst and V in the Steven universe and the Owl House look like. Okay, figuring it out. Do I want the hair to be more V-ish or more amethysty? Oh, I'm kind of becoming inspired by these V shapes over here. Let's get your little hair tuft then. And put it a little bit like this. A little bit like this. A little bit like this, and we want the funky ear wing things too. Yeah, ear wings for us. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Undertale hotel music accompanying us. and coughing for real. There's half and half. Oh, on the amount, half and half amount, perhaps indeed. Coughing out of nowhere. What is this? What is this life? What is this? The universe and everything? Okay, I think we will have just partly covered hair. Combine it like that, but also the rest of your head is visible, and you kind of got similar mouths and noses. I think just a little bit similar. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Here's you as we figure out the shape of this. Ba-bum. Well, that's a little bit simplified, but that's what makes it faster out here. Which amethyst shirt did I like the most? Kind of slaying out here. One side short, the other long. When I look up the Owl House, the time skip came up. The time skip came up. I guess that's not the quintessential one that we think of. Oh, that's huh. I'm glad that somebody posted this too, because that's the half Titan, half Earth shirt. Does that imply some kind of a movement? That's neat. Half Titan, half Earth. Earth. Yeah, t-shirt up in there. That's neat. That's fun. Okay, sort of amethysting it though, just out of respect for favorite shirts. But then if you're kind of humaning around, then it goes like this. Huh. Okay, what kind of shape? And I've lost connection just for a moment there. What kind of shape do I want to do? My goodness, is that Crazy Frog from electronic music appearing on our very own screen? Crazy Frog from electronic music. How wonderful. And then pumpkin leaf on the gem. Hey. Oh yeah. Pumpkin themed sort of things are possible. Okay. Yeah, wasn't 100% sure whether to put the gem in or whether to just sort of style it in this way, and I was drawing this all on the same layer. Fun times to find that out. Okay, do I want to do a little cover up then? I suppose I do. Bum, pumpkin on the gem. Yeah, that's fun stuff. Let's get this colored back in. Let's not then. It's all going to shit. Here's a little control Z on both of these things. There we are. Here we have it. There we are, and here we have it. A little bit more of this going on, a little bit more of this going on. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Here we are. I can't tell if it's a mark of a really good TV show or some such when it shows up in your dreams. Because I think even though I didn't get I don't know, I feel like I didn't get as into the fandom as I could have with like Miraculous Ladybug. Even though there's that, it still appeared in my dreams a whole bunch. You know, maybe I want to start drawing on the other layer. Yeah, Miraculous Ladybug appeared in my dreams a whole bunch, and I think still would sometimes after watching it. We're really paling up this color till it matches. Here we are. Ba-dum-bum-bum. There's Brina saying the other day I was reading about a clownfish, and apparently they have the so I'm pretty sure you were writing genome. We have the word gnome. But okay, so they both have the gnome to be both female and male, and when the main epic big female dies, her mate will become the female. So basically all female clownfish are trans, and that can go the other way around. I think I found out that fact one time in relation to Finding Nemo, because for some reason somebody found that out and had also seen the movie and went on to say, well, Nemo would turn into a female and become the new matriarch of the clan in nature. It's interesting that made me find out about this fact about fishes, but I don't know if I wanted to find it out about fishes that had like voices and faces. There was no other clownfish, which is weird, honestly. Clownfishes say trans rights. How many types of fish do this, I wonder? I totally thought that it was I don't know, many types of fish in the world, but perhaps I misremember. Okay, so let's get this giant sort of a triangle of the shirt, and we want a little bit of a pumpkin leaf because this is how we do. I guess in imitating the design, it would just be one little stem. Did an entire image get pasted in? My goodness, what's going on there? Oh wait, is that going to be the background? Oh, that's fun stuff. That's fun stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm once again all the way zoomed out, really trying to find my way around the canvas, trying not to be lost. Real frog appearance. The plot thickens some more. Here we have it. Clownfish come in packs, and that's the third movie finding my identity. There's such a precedent. Pixar could look to real nature and be like, hey, nature says trans rights. There's possibilities, Pixar. What are you doing? Well, I know what they're doing, and it's another Toy Story sequel. What kind of cyclical hell are we in? One made of Toy Story sequels. Okay, so we want this shape, Ba-dum-bum. Shaping from the amethyst, like this. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Yeah, maybe it does. Just gonna have to trust myself out here and say, yeah, it's making sense, and not only is it making sense, it's making dollars. Okay, so no legs out here, so we can't exactly do the star shorts, but we can do a star skirt sort of thing. Bum, bum, bum. Pretty cool out here. Bum, bum. There's, wait, you can paste images in. Oh yeah. It's like sometimes as artists and whatnot, I wonder if we I don't know, have an advantage in photo editing if we ever wanted to do photo editing. So I don't know, that's something that could be tested out. At any time. Let's give you one pocket out here. Really making it all make sense. I think I want all of this to be on a separate layer as well. Really correct all of this business.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Huh. Would Steven Universe get sad over basilisks because they don't have legs? It's the same logic as getting sad over snakes. I mean, however, basilisks, they can get the legs. They can get the legs anytime they want. Okay, wanting a less severe shape out here, just like this, and just like this, I think. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. There's, oh, hello to you, ABC Still Sucks. Here we are on a chill Wednesday, thinking of character mashups. I think I've done three basically. I mean, what I want to be doing is getting the idea out, and they're not like fully colored, fully rendered, but the idea is definitely getting out. Hi to you. There's ABC Still Sucks saying I'm back from school a little late because I had detention. Not for long though, I just got in trouble. Whoa. Do you at least learn anything in detention? I mean, truly, it just seems like a greater detriment. What's the use of it? I guess you could use it for thinking up story ideas. Well, that seems like the only use I can really think of at this moment. Here we have a little bit of erasing over here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How thin do I want this part of the tail to be? I don't know, but it's a really cool, wicked looking tail. Here we have the diamond sort of diagonal sort of things. It is kind of interesting that, I don't know, diamond is the name of a shape, but also due to how Steven Universe works, it's the name of the oppressors. Here we have a little more of this so that it, I don't know, makes more sense. It's not trying to look like a ball, just trying to look like this stuff. And ABC Still Sucks is chiming in with a hating Wednesdays. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I suppose the good part is if you hate Wednesdays, it's very nearly over. Okay, so far we've got half short hair out here. As one suggestion, I was legitimately going to go for 100% long hair in matching up with the I don't know, time skip V sort of thing. Okay, I guess I'll shade this in a little bit. Having some interest, some intrigue. And coloring in your neck. And here's your here's your mouth. Kind of a whoa. Kind of a woo. Kind of cute out here. What's up? Do you have a singular eyelash, or am I misremembering things? Okay, well, as V you don't. Also, as Amethyst, you might. As Amethyst, you might have a singular eyelash. Well, it creates some sort of vibe indeed. And we want your nose. We want your nose to be out here. Another trans thing is Santa's reindeer. Oh, hey, fun stuff. And Zuktik is saying you didn't do the Stan Pines x Pinkie Pie mashup. I did miss an absolute ton. Okay, Stan Pines, Pinkie Pie. Stan Pines, Pinkie Pie indeed. And how do I look at the layers? This thing at the bottom corner drags upward. It might be really hard to access on mobile. I'm not sure. I've been painting on one my whole life. I mean, that's a skill set too. That's a skill. That's a legitimate skill. Okay, we want this and like this, fluffing up your ears. Are they ears? Are they actually ears? I'm not 100% sure. But what we want is the hair floofs, hair tufts. Let's go. Some lovely hair tufts out here. It's hair tuft season. And today in science class, my Zaza producer gave me some Zaza. I think before weed was legal.
is what that Zaza is, right? Well, I think before weed was legal, my mom has this childhood story of finding some that her mom was growing because it was the 70s, light up, and then getting really scared because her classmate like threatened to snitch. For what reason? For why, little classmate? And so she cut it all up and flushed it down the toilet. And her mom was like, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, my child?" with the implication being, "Kid, where's my weed?" I guess. But grandma never admitted to it, I think. I think she never admitted to it. I mean, weed got legal. It got so legal, you know, in so many states. So why so why you still holding out? Why you still holding out, Granny? As Regina saying, during September through December, male reindeer shed their antlers while females keep them to trick the males into thinking they're big testosterone males and let them into packs with their babies, meaning that none of Santa's reindeer can be male. Well, okay. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Trans representation, and then Crystal Palm saying, "Hey Jaro, I did a fun mashup in the bottom left corner. Oh, let's see how it goes. Okay, left, right, bottom left corner. Oh, that's what was going on there. I was all looking at this, being like, hey, a picture of regular Vi, a picture of regular Vi with possibly some rosacea. Is that what the name of skin condition is? But no, I see it now. The tattoos combination really getting in there, and then the differently. Okay, is it differently colored eyes after all? Looking pretty neat. I can't decide if going through fusion Steven Universe style would would cause them like more psychological issues or just the same amount. I want to give a kiss to the art. I guess I will put it over here. Putting it over here. Wow. Like, as the ancients say, as the wise ones say, mwah, smooch, hearts on your arts. It's really cool. It's really cool indeed. Really cool indeed. Have I missed any? Have I missed any arts out here? I mean, ass. There's okay, and then over on drawing 3. How did that go? It's long gone by now, but some lovely arts have been over here as well, and I tell so many people that Pleasant Breed, and it's fun to see the faces, but also he's a fictional guy who breaks into homes to give children gifts and steal food, you know? Some sort of cursed fae exchange, and canonically they're all trans, or Santa is weird and misgenders though. Santa, why on that? There's the message, my Zaza is the salted caramel jocks. Yeah, pretty good. This is an absolutely frightening number of frogs out here. But here I go visiting the frogs and the rats. It's implied to be a rat king. Whoa. Another rat gifted to you. Gifted out here. Ratishly, roguishly, one little nose, one little eye, and one tail full of mischief. Here's my incredibly cute rats. Here's a lot of tadpoles and it's not a rat king, but a frog king. In some cultures, the letters K and G are pronounced pretty much the same. And then if you notice what your mouth is doing when it makes those sounds, then they are pretty similar, you know, basically no difference whatsoever between a king and a kink. So here's a little bit of dialogue. But I bring you the plague. I love when a plot is thickening. You've got to love when a plot is thickening. Here's okay, do I want to give Amethyst V some arms or whatnot? What is going on? How much of this layer have I got? Did this? Okay, it didn't accidentally start recording. I thought that it had for a moment. Okay, we want... There we go. A nice amount of layers, a nice amount of... We're gonna have arms. We're going to have arms indeed. Arms. And I'm gonna use the same color that I've been using. Arms. Very nice. Very nice. There's the Frog King. It just happens so suddenly. And then Sonic King. Interesting conversation we just had about that. But hello to you, Sonic King. 2004. Any two characters. How about Catra from Princesses of Power and X23, aka Laura from Logan? Huh. Powerful. Wait. Okay, I haven't seen Logan. Are both of these characters kind of feral though? Kind of feral? That's an interesting basis for mashup. Okay, here's the last of a little bit of arms, keeping it very simple. Very, very simple indeed. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm typically slow at drawing. However, I think I've done more or less. Okay, some of these are like half. But I think I've done more or less 3 mashups. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it for real. Wow. Okay, I was going to put something here, but I guess I just have to get rid of this interesting pose that I made, because designing characters in a mashup sense is really quite different from figuring out how they're posed. We want to do one thing at a time. There's Brina realizing a lot of animals are homosexual or trans. You gotta go for that giraffe representation. Giraffes so gay, you know. There's ABC still sucks saying, I like to draw mildly disturbing art and leave them in popular books with my signature. So when kids find them, they awkwardly give them to me. It can be pretty fun to leave some art in a book. However, that creates more art. There's repeating what I was implying, and then there's a secret tadpole that's teal and got big eyes. I don't know if I can tell teal apart from green in a sea of green. I really do want to though. Really want to. How do I properly erase this? I guess by first going like this, and then going like this, and then going like this again, and then going like this. Does that do anything? Please. Please. I'm encountering types of lag that I thought were previously unfathomable. Here we go. Okay. I can't remember if I had anything particular on my mind, because I feel like I am, I don't know, missing a thought. Where the hose at? I feel like I'm missing a thought. But also I feel like I'm missing a idea that happens in my brain. Cool way to conceptualize. Okay, merging down a layer. Cool way to conceptualize. Oh, this goodbye, relevancy of the gingerbread face. Oh, missed indeed. And Buzzumbrina saying that your phone is at 1%. Goodness gracious, how has it gotten to this point? Well, thank you for stopping by, and we will remember balls, but also appearance of bunny rabbit in the middle of several balls. But also goodbye, and also thanks for stopping by. Oh, it's a chill day. It's a chill day indeed. There's several declaration of balls. There's the attempt to find the teal tadpole frogpole thing. I think Pepe the Frog appeared on one of these canvases, and you've been mashing up frogs with frogs. Extremely relevant. Now let's have now I don't even know if the person who requested it is still here, but let's figure out a little bit of Catra and the one I'm going to need more reference for, Laura Logan movie. Yeah, Lauren Logan movie. Okay, so you're getting a bit of a jean jacket out here. Good start for any character. Start out with your jean jacket. Ouch, girl, your hands. Whoa. Me when there's a Wolverine type character. Ouch, girl, your hands. Ouch, girl, your hands. There's Easy Still Sucks saying, I gaslighted my teacher into giving me a 90% for a project I didn't do. I think that I've read some advice for college and stuff that's like that. That's just be gaslighting. Just try your best, and your best might involve the lying, the gaslighting. It's some highly specific advice for sure, but it just sounds to me that you're engaging in some college preparatory activities. Okay, so I'm on this layer and having this thing, and this might be indeed the very last mashup, though I don't know if the person who requested it is still here, but that's still grounds for an interesting little mashup. Wow, this is a fun pose. This is a fun pose indeed. Shoulder all the way out here. Do we want more of this? I suppose. Shoulder all the way out here. Color a little more saturated. How, what, why? How, what, why? There's Crystal Palm saying, I thought you were ending the stream. You know, that has been a strong sign off for the end of the stream. Balls. A strong sign off indeed. We want the little bit of a hand over here, and how is the stream ending already? Well, I mean, my intention was 8 more minutes. My intention was, the full 2-hour treatment. I don't know, but things slow down. It could be. Okay, so let's get your pose out here. Get your pose out here, and you've got absolutely tiny baby fists, but you have some bloody Wolverine spikes going out of there. I'm actually really liking this action pose. I want to properly learn from it in a time that is not 8 minutes. I want to learn more from this. I want to properly study it, copy it, and try to get closer to the copy. Do a trace, all of those good art study things. Wow. In some poses, you might find that your knee is just totally obscured. Okay, here is your other tiny little hand, and it's totally spiky. Yeah, these characters, I can see the similarities. You got crazy nails. There's, winning $1 million. There's this winning $1 million. My goodness, you're all winning $1 million. There's what would you do with the money, followed up by the message, but feminine clothes for men. I'm so real. I forget gas boss. Wait, girl keep gate light gas boss. You know, it's possible I don't have the context for any of this, but it's still wonderful. Hello to you. Hello to you, individual. Perhaps newcomer to the stream, Mr. Frohiggy. Here we are on the last 6 minutes of a stream. We've had some interesting mashups so far. You know, characters that are voiced by the same voice actor. That's a fun prompt. That's a fun prompt for mashups in general. And then, hi, how you doing? The topic of this stream can be anything. In these last 5 minutes, the topic can indeed be anything. Of course, it can be anything in the rest of the minutes, but the last 5 minutes are all the minutes that we have. Here we have a bit of this, and okay, how much do I want to have over here? Going on to another layer to start figuring this out. How much bedraggled sort of hair am I putting on a character that's a mashup of Katra Shira and a girl from a movie that I haven't watched, Little Miss Wolverine Horrifying Science Experiment. Mighty Frog Wizard is saying bonus round. What is 1 times 92 plus 1? It's all or nothing. Oh my goodness. You're really keeping people away from this $1 million. Here we go. And Mr. Frohickey saying you're a wonderful artist. My goodness, thank you for the compliments. But I must absolutely appreciate other people's art in here too. In this group draw. Look at this. Look at this frog that we've got out here. And earlier, but now this person has already left. Hegpie has given us some very cool poses out here. It's a stream full of great artists. Let's put around the appreciation. Say hello to a new subscriber. Oh my goodness, then. Hello to you, new subscriber. This is it's good to have you. Good to have you on this chill stream. Okay. Where do I'm not sure how much Katra Shira I'm putting in here. Okay, Katra. And then of course I always think of the newer one, even though there's, I don't know, the older one exists as well. Okay, how much face do I want? As this counts down to 3 minutes, you know, I think I'm probably not going to be able to draw very much of this at all. Giving a time limit out here. So we want a scrunchy sort of face, and your eyes are sort of up here. And that's not really the art style that I want to go for, but here we go. We're gonna scrunch up your nose, and it's some kind of a cursed vibe already, and for cat girl purposes, we're putting the ears. Okay, cat girl, the ears. Do we want your ears like up here? Here we go. So, fun thing about good art, it usually takes more than 5 minutes to make, but okay, I think I do tend to think of her in the short hairstyle, even though for most of the show she was having a longer hairstyle. Okay, short hairstyle. Just really squonking it out here. There's 60 saying the fish do not believe anything they say. Oh my goodness. And the answer was they're fish. My goodness. You really should answer more, math problems like this. You should not even worry about calculations, equations, 1 + 1 × 2, any of this. Don't even worry about it. You should worry that there's a fish. And it's somewhere where you weren't expecting a fish to be. There we go. Oh, that's something that was on my mind. My little brother is finding a bunch of anime to watch and stuff, and putting them on when we're both eating lunch and things like that. he's finding a bunch of ones that, I don't know, are really high quality and fit his high standards. He's got high standards. The fan service of ordinary anime does not appeal to him. He wants, story, interesting concepts, depth, all of it, and he's actually finding it. That's impressive to me as well. He's found a cute show about an anime about making anime. It's got a pretty unique style, and I wish I could remember the name right exactly now, but I guess that I will remember it next stream as we put together the apparition of Katra Shira in a jean jacket. Honestly, a good sort of vibe. The lore and canvas for thickens. All right, let's look over there and then end this off. That's okay, yeah, it's been a minute since I looked over here. You summoned an army of 1 trillion rats. Huh, they could almost defeat the tadpoles, I think. There's Mighty Frog was heard saying, winning a trip to Japan. and every answer is the answer. Enjoy the money, we're all gonna die, so have fun. Now that's what I love to hear on a game show. We're all gonna die anyway. But more than that, have fun, have the money. It's good stuff. Crystal Palm is telling us to Google Honk Transformers, they're real, and Mr. Froicky, asking for Voldemort and Peter Pettigrew. I don't know, I just want to see it in your style. Now I did try to foreshadow this, and if this is too harsh indeed, then I'm very sorry, and I will say goodbye to you gratefully, new subscriber. Perhaps you are a new unsubscriber. Thanks for being around, but this is the 2-hour mark of the stream, so we've received so many incredible ideas that I will tackle this next stream as well. Let's